Superstar Pride, a name who really blew up off TikTok a few months ago, been in some crazy controversy over the past few weeks. But before I get into that, where did he even come from? Bro, originally from Mississippi. And this man an example of an artist being surrounded with music their whole life. Cause back when he was about 6, he made his first song. And for some years after that, he was still liking music, but he ain't really start recording music for real until he was about 10. And throughout his teenage years, he was doing what a lot of other rappers done did. He was just in the streets heavy, being hard-headed, doing whatever. But he still had music in the back of his head. And so throughout his teenage years, he would still be recording music as well as being in the streets. But everything would change when he turned about 17. That was when he first decided to start dropping music. Like I said, he was recording it, but he never dropped nothing. Thing is, when he did start to drop, he never stopped. And for years, he was consistently dropping, and eventually it paid off, but not without no hard work. So bro was just making all his music with no traction for years. And so he started to think he was just a regular person. He had no label backing, he had no money to put behind him. So he just got to thinking, what can I do? So bro got to posting on all these different social media platforms, Audiomack, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. And he was feeling like, okay, I can get 10 to 20K on here, but I need some more. He was feeling like I need something to really put me on. And so after working on all these platforms, he realized it was one he wasn't using. Probably the most important one that I need to start posting on for real, TikTok. So like I said, he been growing a little presence online. Since he was already doing that, he had some music videos recorded. He had some songs out. He had a lot of songs out. So he thinking one day like, oh, let me post this little clip of that music video to my TikTok before I go to work. What he ain't know was that one decision was gonna change your life. So he get to work and kind of forget about it, and eventually his shift in. He get home, get ready to lay down, and out of nowhere, his mama come in the room talking about some, yo, video going crazy. It's at like 200,000. And you know it had to be going crazy if it was on his mama TikTok. And so he like, for real, but he's still tired. He just got off work. He just trying to, go to bed. So that's what he do. Go straight to sleep. And by the time he woke up, the video was at about 1.2 million. And so he like, bruh, why I ain't get on TikTok before? So he thinking right, bro, post another clip, he do good. So he keep going. He wait a few days, post another clip, 2.3 million. He was going crazy. And when the song was going up like this, bro realized he needs some help now. So he started to go out his way trying to get tapped in with somebody who know what they doing in the rap game. He just in a situation where he got a song going crazy. He don't know what to do. And he got to figure it out quick. So he's still going to work at his car shop. And when he going into work now, people asking him what he finna do. Everybody know he got a song going crazy. Everybody know he got the potential to be a rapper. And so they really pushing him, trying to make sure he take full advantage of this opportunity he got. And so he's still thinking to check his email one day and getting all these emails from labels, everybody. Cause you know how they get today. The second you start popping as an artist today, labels gonna come flying to you. But that don't mean every deal gonna be a good. If you're an upcoming artist watching this and you getting some buzz and you see all these labels reaching out to you, yeah, it might look like a bag, but that deal you signed could also be the one that ruin your life. So if you is gonna sign a deal, you gotta be careful. One morning he in the car with his boy, and he start going through the emails and eventually seen that offer he was feeling. So he reply in the exact same day. They flew him out to New York, and he ended up meeting Steve Stout, the owner of United Masters. And so for the next few days, they just together out eating, just getting to know each other. And Superstar start thinking, Steve cool. He like a real person. As you know, a lot of the industry just, they weirdos. But he was feeling like Steve real, like I really mess with him. I think I'm gonna take this opportunity. And eventually, it do turn into business. And so he ended up signing to United Masters. But one thing about bro, he don't wanna be nothing too big. He just want to drop his music, chill at home, and don't really want to be nothing more than that. Like, for example, I just seen somebody talking about this Travis Scott. Travis Scott ain't just an artist. He himself is a brand. Like, Travis in deals with McDonald's and tapped in with all these major companies. But Superstar said he don't want all that pressure on his back. He don't want none of that. He just want to stay in his place, make his music, don't do too much. He felt like at the end of the day, he just want to drop his music and go back to work at the car shop. But before I keep going on, make sure you join the Reddit. That's really a spot for y'all to connect with me, give me ideas, all that. The link is in the description. Tap in. But even though he felt like that, he kept doing his thing. And over the next few months, he would just keep dropping singles. And looking at him, they is going crazy. The last performance he dropped on his YouTube at about 700,000, and that was a month ago. But not too long after dropping this video, he got into a situation that would ruin his life, career, really everything. July 19th, 2023, Panola County Sheriff's Office got a call around 12:30 p.m. And when they got to the house, they found 40-year-old Marcus Wheatley, Superstar Pride's barber, dead. And at first, they didn't know what went down until they spoke to Marcus's grandma. Him and his grandma was at his house, and they was just spending time together, and everything was okay until the rapper Superstar Pride walked through that front door. He came in the house, and I guess when Marcus seen him, he knew something was up, because he ended up running out the house. And when he took off, Pride was right behind him. But thing about Pride, he had the scrap on. And the grandma said Superstar started lighting him up. And eventually, Marcus fell on the ground. And the grandma said she watched Pride go in the field and keep shooting him. She said this:
he was a real soft-hearted person. He did whatever he could to help anybody. He was a really nice person.
So on July 20th, he ended up turning himself in and getting charged with first-degree M. And on July 25th, 5 days after turning himself in, his bond got denied. Even though we don't know how much time he finna get, on average, people facing this same charge normally get hit with life in prison. This man's life and career was over before he could even live. And like, really thinking about it, doing what he did was crazy. And in front of the man grandma is even crazier. And I guarantee you, it wasn't really an actual reason behind why he killed this man. It seemed like something that was reckless. It seemed like he was just impulsive thinking and did something that he gonna regret for the rest of his life. And I don't feel bad.